the doctrines of the church, whose school you found yourself, not by your beliefs. You pray the way they pray. You go to church when they go to church. You hold certain how do we call it, symbols or other items like that of the church, whilst it's against the fabric of your own religion, and you have no right to even question it, because before you go to the school you will sign an undertaking which is illegal, because at that time I didn't know that it was illegal, because I didn't know that it was against the constitution of the land, and that all laws and conventions in this country should conform with the constitution. That undertaking that I signed when I was going to that secondary school was illegal, because it said that whether I like it or not, I should abide by the rules and customs of the school I was in, and not against the backdrop that those rules are against the constitution, against the provisions of this 1992 constitution we are using. To this case of a child and a parent, you see, let me give my brother Suwa here a scenario. Take a child who is maybe between the age of 1 to 13 or 14 or 15. Now this child starts living. You are saying that the child is a kid, so you are supposed to teach the child the way he should lead his life so that he doesn't go astray. So you impose on him, be a Christian, right? Do this, do that. Now the child does not get to the age of 15 or 16, where the age of 18, where you will say that it will then be normal for you to allow him to align himself with a religion of his choice. He doesn't get to that stage, and his creator calls him. He dies. Now, on the day of reckoning, on Judgment Day, that child will have to account for his deeds, right? So the child will be accounting for the deeds which he did not have the free mind to choose for himself, but which you impose on him. So assuming without admitting that you were wrong, because for now we don't know whether we are wrong or right as Christians or as Muslims or wrong. It is the day of judgment that our Creator will tell us that this guy was wrong, this guy was right.
Okay, but you believe you're right.
It's our belief, it's by conviction, right? But we don't know for certain that we are on the right path. We can't say. It's based on certain things that we are making. We are saying that because we are not God and we cannot judge ourselves. It is only the prerogative of God to judge us, and He will then tell us whether we are right or not. So in that case, it means that you have done a great disservice to the child. You have imposed certain certain beliefs and certain values on the child that the child wouldn't have done from his own will, and now the child is going to account for these. Is that fairness? I think that it is bad, and we need to condemn it. About people not Rastafarians not allowed to wear hatch. Is it a cable or something something they used to cover their bread?
I think we called it the turban.
The turban, yeah. They are turbans, because religiously they believe that when you are going to certain places and you don't want to show your locks, you need to cover it up. And if he's going to the library to learn, he wants to put his turban on. And in this school, we don't allow that. Why? These are based on religious grounds. Why? Why should we deny such a person that right in this school? But like you were saying, we allow other people in other religions to do that. I think it is bad.
We've been joined by Rashid Tuafu and Nkrumah. Rashid is also a Muslim. But let me get to George. George, even before you come to the scenarios in schools, the president of the Republic of Ghana declared a 1-week fasting. That activity may be foreign to some religions. How appropriate is that?
Well, I think in the interests of the nation, if it is well defined, the reason why we are supposed to go into that fasting, and if it will serve the interest of this nation, the good of the citizens, I think there is nothing wrong with people going into fasting. If you believe, I think Muslims do fast, Christians also do fast. Yeah. I don't know about the other religions, but I think if we fast for something better in our lives, we fast on behalf of other people, and that we are supposed to fast on behalf of the nation that we all live in. I don't think the president was wrong in any way. Okay. We must admit and fight for the good cause of the country. So it is in the right direction.
Secondary school scenario.
Well, for the secondary school, I think, as my brother rightly said, we've been brought up in a kind of society that the elderly one or the elders in the society are always right. Whatever they say, irrespective of your position, you should hold to their words, which is not right, which isn't the proper way that we should bring our children up. We should allow them to express themselves. And for those in the second cycle institution, I don't think we are supposed to force the students to follow a certain path or to join in your religion, irrespective of the kind of school that the person is coming in. Whether it's a Christian school or it's a Muslim school, the person must be allowed to practice his own religion, right? We found in a situation where somebody have lost his life for dodging a Christian church service. We have a situation where somebody had wanted to run away from campus.
Rashid Etuafu, good evening.
Good evening, Atta. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
With the legal battles.
Atta, in the high school.
I have a funny background when it comes to religion.
Okay.
I have tasted both religions, Christianity and Islam. My mom is a Christian, my dad is a Muslim. I attended a school which is an Ahmadi school who allow every single community religious group on campus. We allow the Catholics to pray alone. We allow the Presbyterians, the Methodists. Ask anybody who attended a mass. The Muslims have their mosque, but on Sunday the dining hall is there. The classrooms are there for other sects, Baptists, any other group. Even now, I'm being told now because they don't want the school to be noisy, they've allowed them to go out on Sundays. You have the right to go out on Sundays to go and pray. Any church you want to go, just the bus, a leader of the church should come and identify the group. This Baptist, and I'm the leader of Baptist. I'm a pastor in the Baptist, so I'm taking these children to this church so that you can be accountable when they need to be. And the Muslims also pray in the mosque. I think that these are some of the things that we have to be looking at. I'm not here to praise my school and condemn other schools, but we've heard on air, we've seen it happen. At Sadek College, we had some few years back, we heard what happened in Sadek College when the students was running away from Sunday church service and he had to lose their life and all that. It came news, buhaha and all that. What happened? It died out with no punishment. If there was, we didn't hear about the punishment. You can't believe it when you get to a community and they tell you that you are not Muslim enough, you are not Christian enough. They discriminate against you. It has happened to me in Korean University here. I'm so unfortunately lies. No, Allah knows what I'm talking about. Okay. When someone tells you because you are not a full Muslim, I don't want to move with you. Like, you understand?
What would be the definition of a full Muslim?
No, they feel that you're not Muslim enough because you're one side. You are one side Christian, one side Muslim, or one of a particular set of your family are Christians.
Muslim.
You're not a pure Muslim. That's what they put it. Or you're not a true Muslim. Pete.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy.
Yes. It's unfortunate that I couldn't make it today, but I will have to participate in the discussion at least.
Okay.
Well, you see, it is a sensitive and a very, fine topic, religious tolerance. And I believe strongly that, you see, we came into this world with a blank mind. And it is the society that dictates moral and every single thing. Even the religious path we get along. So I believe strongly that we don't have to consider others who do not have the same belief just as we do as awkward or evil, because it wouldn't help. At the end of the day, what I know about religion is religious preaches and it talks about morality. We making sure we do the right thing all the time. So it doesn't matter where we belong. At the end of the day, as I was saying, there are certain basic things our conscience tells us to do, and it is righteousness. So I believe, in as much as we are advocating and crusading for people to join our religion, it should be done in accordance with reality. We being able to convince people genuinely and not criticizing them based on how they feel and the religious path they carry on. So I thought that's my brief submission, and it's a very good job you guys are doing, and the discussion was really good enough.